So, Jake, we were in Colorado last week. No, we were not on a joint ski trip. We were actually covering key races.
We were actually working.
We were actually working. That's right. What did you see there? How big of a bellwether is Colorado this year?
It's become one of the most politically important states. I mean, that's an understatement. You have a huge race in the eastern part of Colorado, the 6th district between Mike Kaufman and Andrew Romanoff, and you have the big Senate race, which has all of a sudden exploded into being a huge deal.
It can actually determine control of the Senate. It's really interesting. Mark Udall, you put him against any Republican on the ballot right now, he's virtually tied. I mean, it really shows how much volatile the electorate is out there. Remember, Obama won the state twice. Now his poll numbers are underwater, and it can really go either way this election.
But to be sure, Obama did an unbelievable job in turning out the votes in key areas like Adams County, where the numbers between 2010 and 2012 jumped a huge amount. So he found voters and got them to the poll, which is the key.
That's
but
right.
I will say this, I've covered Cory Gardner since he got to Congress in 2010, and he's a savvy guy. He's a good candidate, and he's smooth, and has a history in Colorado politics.
Right, and that's what the history is, what the Democrats believe they can use against Cory Gardner. Even though he is a much more polished candidate, Democrats believe that his voting record on abortion and on immigration particularly could drive out women voters to the polls, can drive out Hispanics to the polls, and could neutralize the effect that Obamacare is having in the race and that Obamacare can have in driving out Republican voters.
Well, my question, I don't know if we have an answer to this yet, is can either of these candidates get the immigrant populations out? They're not very easy to reach. They've been neglected by both parties in the past. So the question is, they are a huge voting bloc all over the state, but I don't know if they can get them out.
There's one way to potentially do it, both Republicans and Democrats acknowledge it, is if Tom Tancredo wins that Republican nomination for governor,
right,
that could potentially drive out Hispanic voters to the polls.
And that would hurt Republicans. That's the one element that could really hurt Republicans.
That's right.